Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is what is dropshipping and how does it work? Now, in today's video, I'm just going to go over some common FAQs all about dropshipping, explain what it is and how easy it is actually for you guys to get involved in dropshipping if that is something that you have been looking at doing. So, links for what I'm sharing here is going to be down below in the description. If you find any of this information useful, please like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, just leave a comment down below. I'll get back to you straight away. Other than that, if you like this sort of content, do subscribe to the channel. That would be lovely. Anyway, let's just dive in and jump into the video. So today's video then, right, what is dropshipping and how does it work? Well, dropshipping is a very popular method of essentially running an e-commerce business. It's not new. Dropshipping has been around since literally the year dot. So, for example, if you wanted to sell our products, you can essentially just explore our catalog. Again, links for this down below. And you can sell we have over 2,500 products that you can sell on platforms such as eBay, Etsy, Amazon, Shopify. And essentially you can sell these products without actually needing to handle a single product yourself or having to buy any products up front. You won't have to store any physical inventory and you don't have to handle shipping at all. This is essentially what dropshipping is, okay? Your supplier handles everything for you. So when you make a sale, and this applies for all dropshipping, not just dropshipping with us, when you make a sale, you simply send the order information over to us or over to your supplier, and we will and they handle the shipping direct to your customer. It is a completely hassle-free process that allows you guys to solely focus on just adding new products to your store or to your marketplace store and to focus entirely on marketing your business whilst you essentially earn a profit from the difference between what you charge your customer for the products you sell and the wholesale price that you pay to your supplier. Okay, that is the profit that you earn with dropshipping. Now, is dropshipping safe and are you protected? So one common concern with dropshipping that we hear a lot is the lack of control over the customer experience. And this is because you're not actually physically seeing the products, because you're getting the order, you send the order information over to your supplier, and then your supplier is shipping that order directly to your customer, and you don't get to see any part of the product that your customer is actually going to be receiving. Okay, so you need to trust your supplier. So I'll give an example of what happens when you sell our products. So when you partner with us, for example, I can tell you for a fact that all of these problems are addressed. Okay, we've been doing this for a very, very, very long time, almost 16 years now. So, and what we do is we actually guarantee the quality of the products that you sell from our catalog. Like I said, we have over 2,500 products that you can sell. We manufacture every single one of these products ourselves, and we ship every single one of these products directly to your customers ourselves as well. We do not use any forwarders. There is no third parties involved. The order comes to us, we ship that order directly to your customer for you. But on top of that, and other suppliers may also offer this as well, and it is something that you should look for. But essentially, we offer free returns and a complete money-back guarantee for every single item that you sell. And we also ensure that every order we ship is guaranteed and reliable so that your customer gets the order in good time. For example, every order we ship for our resellers, 98.5% of those domestic orders arrive with their customers within just 2 to 3 days. Okay, and on top of that, we actually go a step beyond that as well. So we actually cover the costs associated with any damaged or lost items. We take that on board so you don't have that burden whatsoever. Okay, so you can give both yourself and your customer complete peace of mind when you sell our products. Now, on top of that, and again, other suppliers may do this as well, and it is something you should look for, we do also ship all of your orders completely what we call white label. You'll probably hear this phrase termed as you do your research into dropshipping, but essentially what white label usually means is that your supplier will ship and we do this for you, your supplier will ship your orders without any branding, but we actually go a step further and we actually ship your orders with your own branding, which you can set up inside of our retailer app. You can upload your logo, and you can customize your packing slips. And we never show your prices, so the prices that you pay for your products when you purchase the product from us after you sell it, we never show those prices to your customers on those packing slips. Okay, so when we ship your order to your customer, not only will that package have your logo, your branding on it, and your packing slip, and there will be no prices shown to your customers, and the customer will have no reason whatsoever to believe that the order didn't come directly from you. Okay, so that is the way that your supplier should be shipping your orders if they are doing proper drop shipping. Now, next question up is, where should I sell your products? And this again would apply not just to ourselves, but to any supplier that you are looking to work with. Now, we highly recommend selling our products on established marketplaces like eBay, Etsy, and Amazon. And the reason is because these platforms provide an easy way for you to reach customers. They already have millions and millions of customers. They have a huge customer base. All that you need to do is list our products or list products from your supplier on these platforms, and the customers will just come. Okay, that's why you pay these platform fees, because they bring the customers for you. Now, you can build your own store with platforms such as Shopify. Now, there are other platforms as well. I personally like Shopify. With that said, however, you have to be careful, because Shopify is the hardest platform to generate sales on. Okay, and the reason is because Shopify doesn't have a customer base. They don't have any customers to send you. So you set up your Shopify store and you have zero traffic to begin with. Now, we have personally made multiple six-figure sales using the Shopify platform, both in our own stores, in other stores that we have worked on as well. And essentially, if you guys actually want to learn how we get these results in our own Shopify stores and also in our client stores, then we actually have a full in-depth influencer marketing coaching program, which you guys can check out. There are links for that in the description down below. That's not what this video is about, but that program is there if you do want to learn how to actually get traffic and get sales with Shopify. Now, another way that you can get started with Shopify is with our Shopify Launch Accelerator program. Now, I'm excited to tell you a little bit about this. For example, what we do with this, for those of you who are looking to come on board and sell our products, if you want to get started with Shopify, then what we do is we will actually build you a fully launched Shopify dropshipping store, and we will load this store with, like I said, 2,500 of our own products. But not only that, we will actually scale that store for you to over 150 orders and guarantee that that store makes £1,000 in sales before we hand that store over to you. Okay? And not only that, we actually go one step further as well. What we actually do to generate those sales is we actually build something called a brand ambassador program, which you can learn more about using the links in the description. But what we do is we build that brand ambassador program, which means that we have you reach out to social media influencers, and we allow you to send them free gifted product, which we supply completely free of charge. And we allow you to do that to up to 100 people per week, and we will ship up to £2,000 per week of free gifted product to influencers that will come on board into your brand ambassador program, work with your store, and promote your products to their audience. That's how we drive traffic to your store. But what we do with our Shopify Launch Accelerator, not only do you get that, but we guarantee that by the time you get to 150 orders, your store will be working with more than 100 of these social media influencers who will actually be promoting your store to their audiences every single month. And this is 100% organic, requires zero paid advertising whatsoever. So if that sounds interesting, guys, you want to check that out, find out more in the links in the description, and check out our Shopify Launch Accelerator. Now, moving on. Can you sell our products if you're not a UK resident? Well, absolutely, you certainly can. We do welcome sellers from all around the world. Now, if you are planning on selling our products and you are based outside the UK, or for example, if you're planning on selling our products to non-UK residents, then I would highly recommend you check out our shipping rate guide. There's a link for it here. So if you plan to sell to customers outside the United Kingdom, because that essentially tells you all about our shipping rates when shipping overseas. Or on top of that as well, we actually allow you, which is very, very unique, you won't find many suppliers who do this, we actually allow you to provide us with your own shipping labels, which actually will save you money. So it's cheaper for you to provide us with your own shipping labels for your orders as you sell them, and that is the most cost-effective way to essentially sell our products to non-UK residents. Now, big one. How much money, this is what everyone wants to know, right? How much money can I expect to make selling your products? Now, I can't speak for other suppliers really, because I don't know. It really depends, what their prices are, how much you can sell their products for. But what I can tell you is how much money you can expect to make selling our products. Now, when selling on marketplaces such as eBay, Etsy, or Amazon, which I've mentioned, highly recommend that you go and sell on those platforms. You can literally expect profit margins of between 31 and 35% when you sell at our recommended prices. Now, you can find our recommended prices in our catalog. You can find a snippet of our catalog down here. I'll show you that in just a moment. If you sell at recommended prices, you can expect profit margins between 31 and 35%. This figure comes from the unit cost of the product, the cost of shipping. Bear in mind, if you provide your own labels, the cost of shipping is actually deducted, not included at all, because you're providing your own shipping labels, and the marketplace selling fees plus any transaction costs. Now, many sellers opt for Shopify simply because of the lower fees when selling on Shopify, and those who sell on Shopify through our Shopify Launch Accelerator program, they actually get profit margins of 45% net profit margins of 45%. That is literally everything. That is what they expect. That's what they do get with our Shopify Launch Accelerator. However, keep in mind when you are selling on platforms, marketplaces, Shopify, wherever, these platforms do have additional overhead, which is often overlooked by many sellers. And these tend to include things like subscriptions, listing fees, and advertising costs, all which can reduce your profit margins. Okay, now that doesn't apply to those of you who are in our Launch Accelerator, because that 45% is a net margin. So that includes everything, including your Shopify subscription. So what I am talking about here is really the other platforms like eBay, Etsy, and Amazon. You really need to watch out for things like subscriptions, which are your store subscriptions or your monthly fee to Amazon just to get access to the platform, and other things like listing fees outside of your listing allowance, and also things like advertising costs if you're using advertising programs, which are almost mandatory on these platforms now. Things that you can easily add in another 10% on, using eBay promoted listings or Amazon sponsored ads or Etsy ads. You usually need to use these programs in order to get maximum visibility on these platforms. But with all that said, do keep in mind that you do have total freedom to set your own selling prices, and you can determine your own profitability from that. So to help you assess your potential for profit before you even start selling our products, we actually include profit calculations for eBay, Etsy, Amazon, and Shopify directly within our catalog. Now, you can find our catalog here on the website, and you can actually view this link to view it. But if you scroll over on our catalog, actually, I'm going to open this up in a larger page because this small thing doesn't really look too good. If I open the full catalog up in a full size window, you can actually see we've included eBay profit calculations for all of our product range, Etsy profit calculations, Amazon, and Shopify as well. So all the profit calculations are there for you. Now, what are the costs involved? So, for example, this is the cost involved for drop shipping, and this essentially is how it should work with other suppliers as well. You only pay us, and you should only be paying your dropship supplier for items that you sell. Okay? If they are charging you other fees before that, okay, then that is not real drop shipping. Okay, real drop shipping is you advertise and sell the product, and you don't have to pay for that product until they physically ship it to your customer. For example, we do not charge any upfront fees for those who drop ship our products. Okay, this is unless you have chosen to specifically enroll in one of our accelerator programs, as I've mentioned briefly in this video. That is the only time you would pay us an upfront fee, is if you're in one of our programs. Okay, now depending on the platform that you choose to sell on, okay, and personally I recommend that you sell on all platforms. Okay, never rely on a single platform. That is a good lesson to learn very early on. You should never put all your eggs in one basket, and I recommend getting on as many platforms as you can. Now, depending on the platform you choose to sell on, there will be selling costs for each platform. This usually includes things like I've just mentioned. Watch out for subscriptions, listing fees beyond your allowance, transaction fees, and advertising costs as well. Make sure you understand and know these fees before you start selling. Now, how to start selling on eBay, Etsy, and Amazon and Shopify. I've actually recently recorded a full-length video which talks about all of the fees on each of these platforms in more depth, and you can go and watch this video on my channel. There's a link for it here on the website if you want to go and check that out. And in conclusion, before I wrap this video up, it might seem overwhelming given the information I've thrown at you, in this video, but remember, one thing to remember is that you are always in control of your dropshipping business. Okay, and how you are in control is that you have total freedom to choose where you sell, what you sell, and the prices you set. Dropshipping should absolutely, doesn't matter which supplier you're working with, should allow those three things for you. If you're working with a supplier that doesn't let you choose where you want to sell, or doesn't let you choose what you want to sell, or doesn't let you set your own prices, then I do not recommend working with that supplier. Now, I can hand on heart and say that you will absolutely get to do all three of those things if you decide to work with us. And if you do, we will provide the support and the resources that you need to be successful with your dropshipping venture. Okay, and before I wrap this video up, one last thing. If you do want to work with us, we've got tons of new exciting things planned for the rest of this year and for 2025 and beyond. And if you are looking to get into dropshipping and you do want to work with us and you do want to start making money online, then check out the links in the description down below so you can see how to get started with us. Leave a comment if you have any questions. Like I said, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you like more content like this. Other than that, guys, I'll see you inside. Take it easy.